members. Here we have made a land-based electricity management system managing here two loads, that is lamp and computer, and this project is basically going to tackle the problem of managing the electricity of an institution or industry. Now Avnish can further explain the technical specification and basic idea behind this.
Thank you. The basic idea of project is came from the fact that electricity is a very scarce and important resource for industries as well as for institutions. And for the management of electricity, the commercially available solutions are very costly, which are from various companies, various international companies. And our Pragati, which we have developed in-house, is a very cost-effective solution. It has Raspberry Pi as a computer, which is a ARM-based mini computer costing only 3,000 rupees, a power supply and a simple Arduino board. These all are connected together and used as an electricity management circuit. So first of all, I will show you all the parts of the system. Here is the SMPS power supply. This is the Raspberry Pi board. And below this is Arduino board, which is used for switching. And here are two relays, because we have only implemented two loads, so there are two relays for switching the devices. And here is the circuit for relay driver. Okay, and this is fan for cooling the Raspberry Pi. So now we have implemented only two loads, which are, first one is this monitor and second one is lamp. Now I will show you how to access the system and how to turn on and off these two loads. Yes, we will show you the website. The server is Apache 2, which is running on the Raspberry Pi. So, and we have developed a small site which is used to access the system. It is called Pragati site. Now Srishti will show you how to access the system. We enter the IP address of the LAN connection which we have used. It's 172. This is 172.16.2.18. This is the IP address with which our Raspberry Pi is connected. Now here it will prompt for the username and password. This is implemented using PHP. As we enter the username and password, this username and password are get stored. Firstly, they are registered. The registration system is not yet implemented. We have created a single user named Pragati and a password. They are stored in a MySQL database. The MySQL database is also running on the Raspberry Pi. So it will store the password and also the various parameters according to the loads, such as when the loads are turned off, when they are turned on and off, and also what is their power consumption and various factors. This is also extensible, so we can extend at any time what parameters we want to store into the database and what duration we want. To store the data. Now we will log in into the system using the name Pragati and then password, and it will land us into into a user interface that you are seeing. Here we have shown a node 1 devices. Now we have given every such device a name, a node. Means you can add up any number of nodes into a LAN network. Like we have just implemented only one. You can have many nodes which are running in the different and distributed manner at various locations connected to various loads, and you can manage all the nodes from a single user interface using username and password. There could also be multiple users and multiple devices, which means it's kind of mesh in which all nodes connected to each other using LAN and can be accessed from anywhere. And using these buttons you can turn it on and off the devices. And for now we have only implemented on and off functions. Further we are going to implement the measurement functions, like what is the power, what is the real-time power the load is consuming, and what is the status of load, means at how much power rating is it running, and various factors like temperature or humidity of the environment in this load running, if we want to implement for a motor or something. So it just add a sensor to the Arduino and get feedback on the system.
Thank you so much, Avnish. Now we'll come to the demonstration part of this particular project. Now, first of all, we'll enter the username that has been saved in the database, that is Pragati. Now, the password, we won't be telling you the password, of course, we'll be entering it ourselves. Now, there goes the passwords. Now, here you can see the user interface that is being used. There is a node 1 that is connecting both the two devices. In the future, we can have many number of nodes by using Raspberry Pi at different locations according to the needs and needs. Now, coming on to the device 1 has two, but device 1 and device 2 are having the buttons on and off. You can directly monitor on and off, that is one on and off, that is switch the devices. Device 1 is the PC screen that we are using. Device 2 is the lamp that we are using. First of all, Srishti would click on the button on and device 1, that is the monitor screen, will go on. Now, we will start the demonstration. Srishti will first click on the on button, that is the device 1 to be turned on. Please Srishti, click on the device 1 button to be on. The device 1 has been switched on, that is the monitor screen. You can see for yourself guys that the monitor screen has gone on actually with the user. Srishti clicking on the on button. Now Srishti, please let the device have a look.
Okay.
Now please Srishti switch off the device, that is the device 1 has to be switched off. Look at this, the device 1 has been switched off. Now let us try with the device 2. Device 2 is the lamp. Srishti, please click on the switch on button for the device 2, that is the lamp. The device 2 has been switched on. Now Srishti, please click on the switch off button. The device 2 has been turned off. There is a message showing both the things, that the device 1 has been turned off and turned off. The operation has been successful. The server is replying to each and everything. That completes the demonstration part of this project.
System is not intelligent now. People now like the intelligent system, so we are next going to make it intelligent by adding various sensors. Thus, the system will be an automated system.
Now for automation we are going to add, as Srishti said, various sensors and the sensor and also the programming. The programming part is done in Python, so we are going to add various Python scripts for intelligence. Like the user is then able to set the time limits for the loads. Like if for example, if a water pump has to be on at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., then we can also set that okay, we have set in the limit that on the pump at 8 a.m. and then off it automatically at 9 a.m. So that the user is able to program the system intelligently, and then it will behave as an energy controller or electricity controller without any human intervention. For that part we are working on, and since we have got small time to complete this project because season is coming up, so we have just implemented a small demonstration of hardware and software.
Thank you, Avnish. Now what we are basically trying to do is to bridge the gap between the industry and the domestic purposes. Basically whatever we use in industry is generally not used at home, and whatever is used at home is not generally used in the industry. But this system, the Pragati, is the best in its class, and it will do wonders for any industry or be it domestic homes. It will be the best. I would like to conclude by saying that our project is one of the most cheapest, the easiest to troubleshoot, as well as one of the most robust products that is available as a solution to the problem posed. So why? Because all the hardware initial cost is very low, plus the software that we are using is from open source, so it is free of cost. So the problem that has been posed, that is to manage electricity in a very efficient as well as cheap way, is through our system. That is what I would like to say, and our final partner, that is Varsha Sharma, is not missing from this video since she was suffering from some disease. That's why she is not available with us. After this video follows the block diagram of our project, so I'd like you to see it. Thank you so much for being such a patient audience. Thank you. See ya.